Biscotti, meaning twice baked. Is it a cookie? Is it a bread? It's a cookie made with almond flour, but I've tweaked it. I've used peanut flour, milk powder, and cocoa chips. Let's begin my Biscotti Bruschetta. 200 grams of refined flour, 35 grams of milk powder, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 70 grams of peanut flour. Mix and hold that. We now take 175 grams of grained sugar, to which I'm adding 95 grams of softened butter and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Blend it well, cream it for 2 minutes, and into this I add 2 whole eggs. Continue blending till it is fluffy, about 2 to 3 minutes more. Into this blended mix, I sift in the flour mix. Use a spatula and fold it in. I'm adding 70 grams of slivered macadamia nuts, 80 grams of chocolate chips, and a crack of salt. Mix it using the spatula. Our mix is now ready to be baked. I've taken foil baking trays, lined them with greaseproof paper, greased that. One tray I'm using in the size as it is. The second tray I've segmented it with a foil wall so that I can get 2 smaller shaped biscotti logs. Biscotti batter always spreads whilst baking. Wet both palms with water. Lift off a portion of the biscotti batter and roll it into a log shape. Place it in the lined and greased tin. I've made 3 logs from this quantity, 1 larger one and 2 smaller shaped logs. We now bake it in a preheated oven for 175 degrees for 35 minutes. 35 minutes later, our biscotti logs are baked and golden. Let it cool down and then only slice it. Place it back on a lined oven tray and bake it once again at 175 degrees for 15 minutes on one side first. 15 minutes later, open the oven, turn each slice over and continue baking 15 minutes more. A total of 30 minutes rebaking only, and our biscotti are crunchy and ready to be served if you want to eat it as a cookie. We now start the second element to make our bruschetta. 110 grams of cream cheese, to which I'm adding half an avocado or 150 grams. A generous crack of salt along with a generous crack of mixed peppercorns. In goes 30 grams of soft butter, and give all this a strong mixing in, smooth but with a little bite of the avocado. A dash of lemon juice, and we are set to serve. So I'm plating all these elements to make my version of a dessert-worthy bruschetta. I have the avocado cheese cream, some sugar-frosted blueberries and grapes, my favorite brie, French origin, which can be eaten with its rind of white mold. I have some sugar sprinkles, the biscotti, chocolate shards, and basil leaves. I begin by plating some of the avocado cheese cream, sprinkle over that, and pipe some of the cheese onto the biscotti. Plate it, top that with slices of brie. Add on some sugar frosted fruits and my homegrown basil leaves, shards of chocolate, and I'm ready to serve. You can use any combination on the biscotti that you like. These are some of my favorite things. What do you say to this delicious bonne bouche? It's sweet, it's rich, it's savory, it's crispy, it's smooth. Enjoy it and live it with your friends. Biscotti Bruschetta. Come, let's eat.